it's Tori Martin, and you're listening to The Morning Ride with the one and the only Jody Lee.
It's the Morning Ride! Live from the Rockstar Ranch and Texas Homegrown Studios, it's The Morning Ride.
Welcome back into the Morning Ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio. Brought to you by Cannonball Insurance Solutions and Wiley Disposal and Brazos River AC. If you need a AC,
call Wissy.
There you go. The official, unofficial liner for Brazos River AC.
Very good.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Oh, man.
Good times.
Love Will Ferrell.
I watched Anchorman 2 again.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I love Anchorman.
I love when
such a good idea for the show.
I love when they're in the freaking, in that old Winnebago. Yeah. They're like, who's driving? And he's like,
oh, it's on cruise control.
It's on cruise control. They're like, that doesn't steer, it just drives. And then they start crashing and like,
I know, and then like right before they're like, why do you have this bag of bowling balls in this
scorpion
aquarium of scorpions? And he goes, oh, it's a funny story. It's a long story.
Funny you should ask that. Cracks me up, man.
Brick
is dead.
Brick, you're not dead.
Brick is dead.
No, it's you. You're alive. You're Brick.
I'm alive.
I feel like I just seen him yesterday. You were probably looking in a mirror.
I'm Brick. I'm Brick.
I love Brick.
I love Lamp.
I didn't know. So, you know how like you watch a show several times, but you don't always watch past the credits?
Yeah.
And so I was fast forwarding to get through the whole thing like after it was over. And there's this, like at the end, there's more.
Really?
And it's them talking at a table like about what their show's going to be about that day or whatever.
Really?
And they get up and leave, and Brick just goes under the table, and the camera goes under, and he's like eating chocolate chip cookies, and they're just crumbling everywhere. And he's like,
"Wow,
that's the end of it. That's how it ends."
Wow, all right there, Brick. Gum.
Which brings me to a segment that we like to do called "Dumbest Criminals of the Day."
Dum, 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 dum. And now for today's dumb criminal. Anything you could do, I could do dumber. I could do anything dumber than that. No, you can't. Yeah, I can. No, you can't. Yeah, I can. Anything you could do, I could do dumber.
Oh my goodness! All right, it is time for today's dumbest criminals. I have several. I have some good ones for you.
Okay, all right.
Here's the first one. A couple discovered a burglar in their house after the burglar laughed at the husband's jokes.
Are you serious?
I love this.
Wow.
Yeah. So the guy is robbing their house and he hears them come in, so he hides. But the guy's telling like dad jokes to his wife, who does not think they're funny, but this guy thinks they're hilarious, and they hear him laughing, and so they call the cops. He gets arrested because he laughed at the guy's jokes.
Wow. That seems like something that would happen to you. Like, you'd be the guy telling the jokes. Probably. Just, like, rattling them off, and then all of a sudden...
But you know that guy laughing. Looked at his wife and said, I told you those jokes were funny. Like, you know...
They ruined this guy's conviction to get out of here without going to jail.
How about this guy? A man that was high on bath salts. I didn't know that was still a thing.
I had no idea.
That was that was a thing for a while.
I've always wondered about, like, how did somebody figure out, like...
It's not real bath salts. They just call it bath salts.
Ah.
But when that was a thing and people were biting people's faces off...
Yeah.
I was at the store one time.
I thought it was the zombie apocalypse starting.
I was at Walmart one time, and I was looking at the actual bath salts for a present, not for me. And this lady looked at me, and I was like, hey, you think this cucumber melon's pretty good stuff, man? And she was like, I don't think that's the bath salts you're looking for.
Oh my God. That's ridiculous.
I'm all hopped up on cucumber melon. Anyway, this guy is a man that was high on bath salts, the drug kind.
Sorry.
He breaks into a house and decides to put up all their Christmas decorations.
What? Are you serious? Yeah. He like starts going through their stuff and he's like, "Man, this is great stuff. They should put this.
They should put this Christmas stuff out."
So he
put decorations in their yard and plugged them in, like the light up Santa Claus and all that stuff.
Decorated their
There's
yard.
a picture of it right here. Check this out.
Are you
He
kidding?
put up lights on. It looks pretty nice.
Wow, that's a really thoughtful burglar.
Right? He broke in and it's like, I think instead of stealing stuff, I'm gonna decorate for Christmas for them.
I just wanted to see what was in the boxes.
Here's a guy that reports that thieves stole his cannabis plant.
Yeah, let's tell the cops that.
I mean, in his defense, the police do say you should report any crime that you see.
Yeah. So if that happens, is he also an accessory?
I guess so. Here's a man that got busted because his flatulence got him charged with battery.
What?
Yeah, the
His
wife.
farts were too hardcore?
Yeah, the wife actually took him to court, and he lost.
A wife
Yeah.
sued her husband over farts?
Yeah, his farts were so bad that he got charged with battery.
Wow. That's some serious flatulence right there. Serious gas.
But there's some good ones. That's the best ones. I'm just gonna stop right there. That's all we need right there.
Wow. That's pretty interesting, though.
That is the dumbest criminals of the day here on the morning ride.
That's some dumb criminals.
Oh man. Happy hump day, everybody. I'm gonna try out something new here. In our last segment, Jose said we should put our Venmo on there. So I'm gonna try it. We were talking during the break. I think we're gonna do this when artists come in live. Don't you think?
Yeah.
So when the artists come in live, they'll play live. We'll put their Venmo or whatever they want up there. And if you feel like tipping them, then you can do that. That'd be kind of cool. So we're going to do this as a trial run. So
Pretty
if
awesome.
So if you'd like to tip Jeb for playing live on the air today, you can do that by clicking that Venmo right there on the comments. Let's see here.
I'm hungry. Necesito tamales.
Tamales. My dad likes tamales. Alright, I'm trying to multitask here.
Multitasking, man. That's that's something that
Multitasking.
I feel like that's a skill that's going away.
Multitasking?
Yeah. In the younger generations.
Yeah, I guess it kind of is. You know what else is? Those
maybe
Swiss
not.
Army knives.
Maybe the opposite. I don't know.
Swiss Army knives.
Swiss Army knives.
Is that still a thing?
I mean, I don't know. I always thought they were crappy.
They kind of are.
I mean, I had several, and I broke all of them. But I've always had a thing that the moment I get a knife, I always throw it into a tree.
Well, I feel like back in the old days, it seemed like every Christmas I got a Swiss Army knife.
I mean, I've seen one nice one.
But think about this. Those were created actually like for when they were the war, you know?
Right. So they had a bunch of tools in their pocket.
But how confident are the Swiss that they were going to win that they put a wine cork on the Swiss Army knife? It's like, we better put a wine cork on there so after we defeat our opponents, we can have a glass of wine.
Maybe they were just winos.
I always thought that was a weird.
That is weird.
You got the scissors, right? You got the little one with the saw on there.
Yeah.
You got the knife, and then wine cork or a wine screw thing. What?
I never thought of that.
It was always awkward to me, especially.
I always wondered why.
Especially
why
to get a Swiss Army knife as a kid for Christmas, and you're like, "What's this curly thing?"
Yeah, it's like all grandparents everywhere, though, are probably chuckling like,
What's this curly thing for?
Oh, it's just a thing.
I thought it was so when you could like stab somebody, you just turn it.
Me too. I mean,
you pull her guts
I was
out.
like, oh, this
Yeah.
is where the eyeball
is-
gets stuck.
But think about this.
It's a DIer.
There had to be like a group of guys in a room, and they're like, we're going to design this knife, and we need to put everything important on it. What do we need on it? And one guy's like, we need a knife because it's a knife. And they're like, yes.
We need scissors.
We need scissors in case I need to trim my fingernails
All
while
right,
in war.
wait. They're going to be crappy scissors. They won't
Yeah,
cut anything.
They won't cut anything, so it'll be safe for kids.
Yeah.
We need one with a saw so you can pretend to cut a limb off of a tree that you could probably break with your hands.
Is it going to be a dull blade or is it going to be a really sharp saw blade?
Yeah. And then there was the one redneck's like, can we put a toothpick in there? Yeah. Yeah. A plastic one? All right, go.
And then somebody somewhere in there was like, we need a file on there. Mm-hmm. We need
You need a file in case you're in jail and you need to...
Let's make it real smooth so it doesn't
won't
actually
file
file
anything
anything.
off. And then there was the one guy who's like, how about something to open up the wine? Because you're going to get really frustrated that the knife don't work, and you're going to want some wine.
Yeah.
So it's like...
Locking mechanism for the blade?
Put
No.
the curly thing on there for the wine.
And then somebody was like, should we put a locking mechanism for the blade? And he's like, no. They
no.
try to stab something with it,
yeah.
they're going to cut their hand off.
You should make it where when one opens, they all open up.
And it's going to be really hard to get it out of there. You got to dig your thumbnail in between them to get the...
And the other guy's like, this is never going to work. It's never going to sell. And he's like, yes, we'll put the little Swiss thing on there. People trust the Swiss. People will buy it. And it'll break and they'll buy another one. It's great marketing.
It's going to work perfectly.
Yeah, it's Swiss.
And it's not actually an army knife, but
Yeah.
they're going to think it is. So
I mean, people buy our cheese and we cut holes out of it and they still buy it.
we take back attacks out of our
It's like,
cheese.
Every time they make cheese, they take a hole. Put a hole.
That's the cheese tax.
Yeah, cheese tax.
Messed up, man.
Well, you want to do something for us live? Let's do some live music. We'll do a couple. We'll do a couple of this segment.
Sounds good to me.
Since we got our Venmo on there to try it out, I wish somebody would tip you just to make sure it all works well. You know,
Yeah, we need somebody to donate just to see if it's
donate
working.
to the Jeb Bridges Live Guitar Fund. Let me get this pulled up.
Hold on, I got it muted out real quick. Gotta do that old ancient Chinese song, Tuning.
Tuning. That's a good one.
I stole it from my bass player, Brian.
Oh yeah. What was it? What was that song called?
Tuning.
It's ancient. I wanna add
Ancient
another.
Chinese.
Let me add another camera in here real quick for you. Let's see. Nope, not that one. Move. I want to get some different different angles this time. There we go. There we go, Mike.
You know what I was thinking?
What were you thinking?
We just put out that song, and Beverly asked for it the other day, and I didn't see it before we got off the air.
Yeah, I didn't either. Sometimes I don't see the comments until it's like afterwards, and I apologize. I need to do better at that. I'm working on my multitasking. Hang on a second. Let me get this set here. All right. Let's see. Wait. Maybe I'm ready now. All right, let's do it.
We're too outlaw for Austin, too Texas for Tennessee, too down home for Hollywood. They don't want us on TV. We ain't never really gave a damn about what the critics say. We just burn another one down, pick up our guitars and play. Been making our way across across the Lone Star State.
Oh, so many miles.
Got a pocket full of dreams and no time to waste. So pour me another double
I got you, brother.
and bring my girl a beer.
Oh, don't forget her.
Pass me up that guitar and let me bend your ear. 'Cause we're two outlaw for Austin, two Texas for Tennessee, two down home for Hollywood. They don't want us on TV, but we ain't never really gave a damn about what the critics say. We just burn another one down, pick up our guitars and play.
Told me I couldn't, so that's why I did. Hit the road running while others stayed at home and hid.
Jody, wasn't that 2020?
Only live 2 or 3 times. You gotta make it count.
That's right.
So hit the jet guitar and we'll be rolling through your town. 'Cause we're two outlaw for Austin, we're two Texas for Tennessee, two down home for Hollywood. They don't want us on TV. We ain't never really gave a damn about what the critics say. We just burn another one down, pick up our guitars and play. We just burn another one down, pick up our guitars and play. Two outlaw for Austin. That's good stuff. We haven't done that live on the radio before. That's the first time, I think, Anthony.
Thank you, right.
Very cool.
Right on, man.
Notice I said give Jeb a guitar.
Yeah, I know you changed it up there.
You know I'm going to ad-lib. I always do. I have to. I think it's my radio thing. Like, you have to ad-lib just a little.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just my brain works that way. It's always thinking about the next thing.
I totally understand.
That's how I won the rap battle that time in Dallas.
I forgot about the rap battle. Yes. You know, I made a rap song one time.
You made a rap song?
It was the most vulgar, messed up thing ever. But Buck Buffalo would love it.
Of course.
But it wasn't something I'd ever show anybody. I made the mistake of showing my wife, and she would never let me forget that thing. You know?
Maybe we shouldn't do that one on the air.
Never. Never.
Did you lose
happen.
your pick? You lose something? Is that what you're looking for?
I don't know what I did with that little capo I had.
Oh, capo.
Yeah, well, I don't need it. But I'm always losing that thing. I put it down somewhere, and then I look, and it ain't there no more. It's probably me. I picked it up and moved it, you know, without remembering. It's probably the same way.
Usually
I
when you can't find something, it's usually in your pocket.
It is in your pocket.
Especially when you have extra pockets you normally don't have. That's where usually the things go to hide. I don't know. You want to do another one for us?
Yeah.
Finally getting some people out here.
I feel like this one's a fun one to do.
Which one you gonna do? Oh, hang on. I'm gonna record this one. All right.
Hang on just a second. I sense a disturbance in the force.
Jeb Bridges live on Texas Homegrown Radio. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Live 365.
Smoke rolls on when the day is long. Same old dance, same old song. go to work and you get back home just in time to put supper on. Them letter people on the evening news, they crying about how their feelings got bruised. I'm too tired to become woke. The things they're saying sound just like a joke. They don't speak for folks like me. No matter what they do, I'm always gonna live free. Just watch and see. Watch the times when it goes awry. A man like me can sure survive. Watch out, brother, it'll go awry if you sell your soul for a piece of the pie. 24 hours of the same old same is enough to make me go insane. Men in suits say play the game, they bring the pain and they tax the game. Them politicians on the evening news, they hide their hands and they lie to you. I'm too tired to become woke. Things they're saying sound just like a joke. They don't speak for folks like me. No matter what they do, I'm always gonna live free. Just watch and see. Watch the times when it goes awry. A man like me can sure survive. They're trying to keep me low, don't want me high, but a Texan sure knows how to fly. Watch out, brother, it'll go awry if you sell your soul for a piece of the pie.
Jet Bridges right there on the morning ride. It's like old times.
That's funny.
You know what's cool about having you as a co-host is if I ever need live music, I've always got it right there.
Heck yeah.
You know, you're just right there ready.
And then I can pull. Yeah. I can rope you into playing with me.
Oh man, yeah. You know, it's weird. It kind of is weird to sing on my own station though. It makes me think of that Tommy Alverson song about that.
Gonna buy me a bar and put me on the jukebox.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy me a station and put me on the playlist.
I like it.
Yeah. I'm gonna see our song rise to the top of the charts. I'll be my own promoter. Whoa!
Did that just happen?
That just happened right there live. And that's why we work well.
For real.
We just said the same thing.
Wow.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Okay, yeah. I want to freaking go find a Coke. There ain't no place to buy Cokes out here, Jody. You know, because Texas homegrown music.
I told my heart doctor
ain't
that.
In town.
My heart doctor said, so now you've cut back on things, right? And I said, I don't do Coke anymore. And she said, what did you just say? And I was like, I don't do Coke anymore. And she's like, you did Coke? And I was like, well, yeah, but
I mean, sometimes Pepsi.
I don't drink it anymore. Like, that stuff's bad for you. It takes acid off of batteries. She was like, don't tell your heart doctor that.
Oh my god.
I'm like, well, you told me to cut out the bad stuff.
Well,
I really don't drink sodas that much.
Me neither.
If I do, though, I drink the Sprite Zero's my go-to.
Yeah.
And I got lucky. I found the new Christmas edition one.
Yeah.
Cranberry Sprite Zero.
I'd like to try that.
Yeah. It's good stuff. It's like Christmas in your mouth.
I was That's what Santa said. I was just thinking of something that just made me laugh. That's things that make you go, huh, right here.
Oh, okay.
So the ranch is a radio station, and it's in the city. And then Texas Homegrown Radio is actually on a ranch.
You know,
that's just interesting.
The ranch shouldn't be something you do in town.
I'm just saying,
man. Stick around, we got more coming your way. It's the Morning Ride, live from Rockstar Ranch.